Hey, beautiful souls. I'm Brooke. I am an intuitive Reiki Master. I am also a channel for the divine. And I was sitting here doing my prayers and calling in my angels, calling in Michael, calling in Metatron, calling in Gabriel. And I started crying all over again. It's been one of those mornings to where the tears have just kept flowing, if you can't tell. Oh, and it is so hard for me to get on here and be feeling as raw and as vulnerable as I have today. And hurt. Dang. And knowing you know, we're in a void course moon right now. So things feel dark. Trust me, I know. I feel it. You know. I was talking to Nancy earlier, and I was telling her that, you know, sometimes it's a curse to be able to feel these things so deeply. It hurts. It feels unbearable. It feels suffocating. It feels like being lost at sea. Right? And the whole point of doing everything that I've done, 2:22 on my clock, was to be able to help people, right? To be able to help people go through the exact same thing, to be able to help those behind me, to be able to help my children. And when you kind of pause and reflect back, Venus station, it's like, fuck. It's been a hard journey. A very hard journey, right? So I've struggled getting on here. I've struggled being this raw. I've struggled showing my truth. Okay? Being able to feel is emotional. 3:03 on my clock. Okay? And it's no coincidence of what's holding this up is show the world the real you. I mean, I like to stay in that shell. No, I don't want to feel. Dang. Oh. So, even in the storm, even in what feels like the impossible, we're still encouraged to hold the vision, 414 on my clock, right? We're still encouraged to flow with the changes, flow with the direction that we're being led in, flow with uncertainty, right? Because nothing feels stable right now. Okay, nothing feels stable yet. Nothing feels set in stone, right? And why do I struggle showing this? 444 on my clock. Why do I struggle showing that I too am having a hard time today, right? Why do I struggle sharing that? Because I love to be in my happy space. I love to be happy. I love to be creating, right? I love to be creating new things, creating magic, creating love, creating space and support for, you know, those that are on the same path, right? This whole, like, year has been about, where's my tribe? Where's my people? What's my passion? Right? That's kind of the whole Gemini thing, to being able to ask the questions, and then you move into Taurus with our nodes, right? And you got, our nodes are now in Taurus, and it's like, what's most valuable? You know, what is most valuable? To me, it's being around people that share the same vision, share the same truth, share the same love, support, unity, right? Okay, so I get jewel within a teardrop, appreciation, spiritual emotion, and emotional reconnection. This is a 10. You know, sometimes I need to not be happy all the time so others can see that I do have bad days too. You know, I've not felt good, and when I don't feel good, it's hard for me to be happy, right? Because it's painful. A loving thought, serendipity. There's a lot of solar plexus energy. This is also a 29 card, which breaks down to 11. The sun, you know, this reminds me of the sun. Joy, happiness, love, abundance. And then I get enchanted forest. Mystery, magic, and excitement. This is a 27. It breaks down to a 9. And it's all about going back to the moon. You know, like right now, the moon feels heavy. The moon feels dark. The moon feels... they're barking. Shadow. But this is all part of the ascension process, right? This is all part of what we go through and we experience while we're going through this, right? Because it's part of the evolution. This is a 45 card that breaks down to a 9. So I have 2 9s, a 10, and an 11. So cycles are definitely completing. Earth changes, climate change, transformation. Definitely a major transformation happening. Liberation, breaking free from a negative attachment. Another 7. We've got the dove again. Zen garden, inner sanctuary. Like, that's kind of what we're being guided to find. What is that inner sanctuary? What is that happiness? What is that joy? You know, I've really had to really pull back my energy and find what it is that brings me joy again. And how do you do that? While still feeling so much extreme pain, you know? Oh, hummingbird, be here now. That's how you do it. 34 card, which is a 7. You know, do what's loving for self. What is loving for self? Okay, let's see what animals show up. Peacock, let it shine. 10:01 on my clock. Bobcat. Elephant. Starfish. Aww. Sorry about the dogs, y'all. Shut up. Sorry about that. I had to wait on the puppies. So, I get Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. This card keeps popping up. This is an 8. Okay, so definitely facing things head on, getting crystal clear about where you're going, your intentions with the moons. Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. This is a 25 card, which breaks down to a 7. You know, it's all about learning and growing. It's all about working through the emotions that are coming up and talking about it, right? Communication is key. Communication is key with everybody. Tell everybody how you feel. We are never promised tomorrow. We are never promised anything. And, you know, just getting back to living one day at a time and being in that moment, being in, you know, the evolution, the journey. And then I get Starfish Spirit. This is a 59, which breaks down to a 14, which breaks down to a 5. Open to infinite possibilities, right? So, you know, I've been through some major 144 growing moments. I've been through some major trials, and I'm still going through them. I'm still, you know, figuring my way, figuring my path. I'm still trying to step into my truth of who I am. You know, Peacock Spirit, let it shine. This is a 10. Okay, cycles are completing. Grasshopper, take a leap of faith, right? You know, I feel like that has been the last 2 years, 3 years, is saying, okay, this is the next direction. Take another leap of faith. Take another leap of faith. Like, you know, that's part of it. It's part of learning. That's part of growing. We learn through experience. We learn through shaky ground. We learn through going through, well, that didn't work, so let's figure this out again. You know, Aquarius moon. I'm always, you know, testing things out. Does this work? Does that work? Okay, well, what direction should I go in now? I feel better now that I've talked. I feel better now that I've connected with you guys. I feel better now that I said it out loud. I mean, whatever's happening, I feel it all around. You know, I feel it in my body. And I'm warring through. Faith showed up today, you know. So, yeah. I love you guys. Know that I see you. Know that I feel you. Know that it's 4:04 o'clock. Know that I'm in the trenches with you. I am pushing as hard as I can. 414, I am pushing. You know, finding new ways to navigate, finding new ways to create, connect, all of that. So if y'all need any help, I'm here. My information's below. Okay? I love you guys. Bye.